What's up, fellow YouTubers? It's Intense Investor coming at you again on a Friday night, about 9:36 p.m. Eastern Time. Tonight I want to give an update on Bitsgap and the performance I've been getting from running the Pro account with 15 trading bots. As many of you knew or know, we had a bad week, probably a bad week, I would say, especially last week with Bitcoin and Ethereum dropping so much. I mean, Ethereum's down in the $1,400, $1,500 range. Bitcoin, I mean, it's down around the $45,000 range, and it's fluctuating, you know, up and down. We don't know exactly where it might go, but I got a feeling that those two are going to start to come up. There's just too much money out there, too many big, large financial institutions that are putting a lot of money into both Bitcoin and Ethereum for them not to do good. You know, you get these sell-offs from time to time. When I entered Bitcoin last year, I bought Bitcoin for like $10,000. So it's still way above where I bought it. So if you were to buy $40,000 now, you know, next year if it gets to 100,000, you'll have that same perspective. I don't see it going down anymore. I'm big on ADA, Cardano. I'm big on DOT, KSM, VeChain, Matic. I bought some AMP. I got some good faith in AMP, Flexa. And what that does, it allows small businesses to accept some payments in crypto. You know, it just makes it easier with the transactions, the fees, all that stuff. So I think that's going to be a really good project. It's only about 2 cents now if you wanted to buy some AMP. And I'll probably do a separate video on that. I want to start talking about some other crypto assets I'm in, some other projects. Voyager's another good one, Celsius. I think all those have a lot of potential with the amount of money that's still going to come into the crypto space. But anyway, I just want to say I thank you guys for watching my videos. It's an honor to me that you pick my videos over other YouTubers. I just want to give honest reviews and updates. I don't want to talk about any of that Moon Lambo bullcrap or any of that. Just honest stuff. You know, things can only go up and down so much, and that's the reality of it. So anyway, let's look at my bots. I had a couple that are in the negative, but I've also added a couple others I wanted to share with you, and a couple other exchanges besides KRAKEN. So let's get cracking. Alright, so here we are. This is my dashboard for Bitsgap. As you can see, I'm at around $8,873 profit. That was about 11,000 earlier, but I closed some bots, so they went to my history. So if you add that 7907, might as well say about $8,000 to this 8,800. What do we get there? Let's just do it. Let's just do the calculation. 8843 plus 7907. Some of you probably already calculated it. So I've made about $16,750 with my bots. So that's all my closed bots that I've closed out. As you can see, there's a lot of green. I got a little bit of red. Some of these I chose to choose out just because they weren't moving, and I know there's some other opportunities like ADA and DOT, Matic that I wanted to trade, Theta, USDT, that I can gain this back so quick. Because when you look at it, I mean, I've got some bots, especially the DOT BTC, DOT ETH, ADA. They're just killing it. And some of these go back 1 month, 3 days for the DOT ETH, 23 days, 1 hour for the DOT BTC. I mean, you're up almost 40% profit. So closing a bot, you know, minus 5% on a little bit of BTC. It's not a killer for me, because I wanted to run like Theta, I wanted to run Matic. So I started a bot, Matic, Binance US dollar stablecoin bot on Binance US, because US customers cannot access Binance. I wanted to try it out, so I put a little bit of the profit I made, $614, into a bot, and I'm letting it run. But see, it's already made about $3 there, so it's already going up. I started that 1 hour 42 minutes ago. This ADA ETH, I started it about 9 hours 23 minutes ago. It's made 1.56% profit in 9 hours on 1.7 ETH. So that's pretty good. I mean, if you do that every day, just that one bot, you know, that's probably about $250 a week there, or maybe $350, yeah, if you do a 7-day week. ETH USDC, I've let this thing run 23 days. I mean, it's went down with the falls, and it's came up when it rose. So, but look at these profits. Like, look at this. On the 20th, it made $319. On the 22nd, $232. 23rd, $216. So, you know, some of this, like when you add this investment change to that, you know, where I originally invested in ETH was higher, so the values come down. That's why this number plus that one's not as high, or it's not $1,393 higher, but the bot profit has kept it from being in the red. So, and this is a good example. I've made 18% bot profit on ETH USDC, but my change is 7%. So why is that? Well, this bot profit has offset this from being in the negative. Like, if I didn't have this bot profit, this number would be in the red. You know, you could pretty much just say 7 minus 18, pretty much. So you'd be about minus 10%, or maybe minus 11% in the red. I think I figured that right. But some of these, see, I just started ADA BTC. I shut that XLM bot off with a negative, and I started the 80A BTC bot, which I'm doing that because I think 80A is going to keep going up, right? So that's why I started that, and so far it's up 0.67%. But yeah, I mean, look at that. I think you got some people now, from what it looks like, they've been buying. You had some people, maybe it's like kind of neutral right here, bought, they sold, dipped from the buyers selling, then it went up. Then they sold, it dipped a little bit, then it went up. Now people are selling, and now you see it's starting to go up. You're starting to see a little bit of something. 1 minute to, let's see. So, yeah, so these people are selling for sure up here, because you see how it's just trending to the right. But there's so much around ADA right now. I think this is going to keep pumping up. I got a really good feeling about it. Algo, it don't really have a lot of news. Another YouTuber was saying the same thing. It's a great platform with a lot of good tech, like 40,000 something per second transaction speed, or 4,000, something like that. Something crazy. It's a great project, and it's got a good future, but it's just not moving. It's not moving for me. So when that gets up somewhere where I feel good selling it, I'm going to sell it probably. But it had this huge peak. So when I got in on it, I was a little bit high, you know, because I thought it was going to keep going up. But I am making some profits. It's just like riding the bottom of my grid. Aave is a really good project. I really don't want to sell that. Plus, I got like 0.31 BTC in that, so I don't want to sell it from 0.31 and get 0.24. I'm just gonna hold on to that. I'm okay with that. ETH BTC, that's another one. I got in kind of high. This was a little bit of a learning experience for me too. But I got in up here, wrote it down. I was like, oh, it's going to come back up. But I don't know if it will. I hope it does. There's a lot of stuff going on with ETH right now. But then the gas fees, people don't like it. It's a bogged down network. So, you know, maybe Matic can help solve some of that. I'm big on Matic. It's only trading at like 20 cents right now. So it's a great buy if you want to buy some Matic. But yeah, we'll see with ETH. I mean, ADA might overtake it. The performance is superior, the technology. We just got to see. We'll see what ETH can do. It's like the old Netscape and Google. You know, Google was the victor in that battle, and they won. So, you got to see what happens. But Dot, Polkadot, I mean, I'm big on them too. It's a great project. A lot of good developments going on with it, you know, like Reef. That's a great one to invest in. Polka Starter, Kusama. I started a Kusama bot. It's already made $10. I started a day ago. Yeah, see, Kusama kind of follows what Dot is doing. So see how they both ride up about the same. Oh, so this is something interesting here. You see how this bot, where the candlestick wick just like shot down way down here, it'll follow that and it'll buy like all the way down, right? And then it'll sell. So in that instance, sometimes you'll make like $500, $600 if you got a good amount in there. And that's where I've made some like really good chunks of money. Like this one right here, that's that one I was just showing you. I call them danglers, but the bot traces that candlestick wick down, and it'll actually buy and sell. I mean, look at that. That's like 0.01 BTC right there. So 0.01 times 45,000. That's like 450 bucks. But I think it did that actually when Bitcoin was over 50,000. So that's probably like a $500 profit just in that one trade right there on that 1 hour or 6 hour candlestick. And then I had another one like right here. Aave did the same thing, if it'll show me still. No, it won't show me anymore. Oh yeah, it will. Aave's been like dead. Okay, here we go. No, I don't think that was it either. It was one of these. But Aave did really good. It shot up to like $530, $40. I think now it's back down to 300 something, but I do expect it to go up. It's one of the biggest lending, staking platforms in the Ethereum DeFi space, but I think the Ethereum gas fees are what's hurting it, actually. So they need to really solve that problem with Ethereum, or they at least need to like halfway solve it so it's not as bad. But I mean, it's just really not good. Theta USDT, that's another big one. It's like decentralized video. It'd be like a decentralized YouTube. I'm big on Theta. I think it's a great project. I just started this an hour ago, so we'll see what that does. The investments went up 21.21%. I bought a bunch of Theta around the $2 range. I'm just holding it, you know, in my own wallet. But I think it's going to be a good investment. You can also run your own like Guardian nodes, Masternodes on Theta, and they pay you like in a T-Fuel. So you can get into that if you want to check it out. It's a good program. I kind of went over in my last video, you know, how to set up everything. I also have a page on my website that goes into detail about each one of these settings for the bot. A lot of people asking me about the grids. I mean, if I were to pick, let's just pick like, okay, I'm gonna pick 1 inch, right? 1 inch USDT. Do I want 100 grid levels? And I'm gonna make 0.8% profit. Now, the fees on the exchange when I started, like say on Kraken, was 0.26% possible fee, which I've never had that much of a fee. Because it's limit orders that your bot's placing, so you don't really ever get to that fee, that max fee, I don't believe, is how I understand it. And this bot, whenever you set this grid and you hit start, you'll see the bot building the grid. It'll just come up like it's building it, right? And once it gets done, it says bot has started. So you got to really zoom in, or this is a good way to see your grids, right? So between each one of these grids, let's say from here to here, that's a 0.8% profit. So 0.8%, 0.8%, 0.8%. You get the gist of it. But when you get so many in an area, it's hard to see. So when I'm setting my grid, let's say, let's just use theta here. So theta is worth $3, just a hair over $3 right now. I set the grid down to $2 and the upper range up around $4.25. And you can see those values right here. I got trailing up on, so if this value of theta rises above my upper grid, it should rebuild the grids. I think it does 10 at a time. And then it takes, you know, some of your money you got and puts it up there so it can keep selling as the bot goes up. Because when the bot goes down, it's buying, right? It's buying. Then when it goes up, it sells. So a good example is this bot I got in the red right now, this Aave. So you look at how much Aave I'm holding, 27 Aave. So the reason for that is because it bought all the way down and it hadn't come back up on the grid. So when it comes back up on the grid, it's going to sell. It's going to start selling this Aave back to BTC. And that's where I'm going to make my BTC at. So this Aave went down, right? It was buying Aave. So that's why I got 27 Aave. So you look at a bot that's way up, like DOT. Now, how much DOT you think I got? I still got 30 DOT, but I have had like a lot more than that. See, it just changed right there. So, but you look at Aave, how much it's worth, like $300 something. A DOT's worth, you know, like 30 something dollars. So, you know, the DOT is selling off. The ADA, I got like 3,200 in here, but ADA is going up so much now that it's just selling a lot of it back to my BTC, ETH, you know, USDC. I'm running like a couple BTC, USDC. I'm running a couple of those bots. So I didn't understand that at first, what was really going on with that. But the more I watched it, you know, the more videos I watched, I figured it out. Plus, Telegram's got a really good Bitsgap Telegram chat. It's a really good place to get some great info from some other people using Bitsgap that's even been using it for longer than I have. You know, some of them like to use stop loss. Some of them don't. I don't use stop loss that much. I mean, if you want to use a stop loss, you can go up here, you click it, and you see it appears, and then you just set where do you want it to stop. Like if the market comes back down, where do you want it to stop at? That's the number you put in there. But if you don't want it, just click it off. Or if you want to take profit, like say my bot made 38% profit. So if I would have took profit at 5%, I would have made no more profit than 5%. I would have never made that 38% profit. So, you know, that can also hurt you. I would just leave that off, honestly. I mean, you're more concerned about it coming down and losing money than you are about it making profit. So that's kind of how I look at it. And that's the methodology that I use to run the bots. Run good projects, run good coins. That way, if they do come down, like ETH is going to get strong again and it's going to rise. Aave is, Algo. Just run good coins. You know, they fluctuate. You know, you'll see them in the negative a little bit. But they do go back up. You know, let them run for a day or two. Don't get scared. Don't FOMO and shut them down. Just let them run. That's what I do. We're still in a bull market. Things are still going to go good. So just let the bots run. I promise you, though, I ain't going to promise you. I shouldn't have said that, but I'm not a financial advisor, by the way. But these are just my opinions and my experiences. That's all I'm sharing with you. I hope it serves you well. And I hope BTC and ETH, you know, I got a feeling they're going to go back up. ADA's kind of having its day in the sun right now. It's a great project, just like DOT is. And you can see those are some of my top bots right now. And I mean, look at this ADA ETH bot right here. 49% investment rise. Plus you add that 39%. So it was about a 10% change in the investment itself. And then the bot, you know, made 39% profit. So you could say 39% bot profit, 10% investment change. That's how I'd look at that. But yeah, I've had some really good luck with these bots. They did really, really good job for me. Anyway, if you are interested in these bots, I got a link in the description. Somebody told me my link where you can actually see my bots is not working right now. So I tried it a couple different ways, but it don't go to the page that my bots is on. It's pretty much like my affiliate link. I don't know why it ain't working, but anyway, I just want to share that update with you for this week on the Bitsgap and how it performed in a down week. And I appreciate you guys watching my channel, and I look forward to making many more informative videos for you guys. I'm not just in the crypto space. I'm in the Forex, the stock market, REITs, real estate investment trust. I like it all. I believe in diversifying your portfolio. So look forward to sharing many more things with you guys. But you guys have a good weekend. Good night. God bless you all.